Nation. I'm Kevin, and here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is White alongside Levine. Harrison Barnes is out there with Williams, and it's Garuba in at the center position. White looking around. Pass to Levine. Shots 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over White. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Levine dishes to White. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Williams. He started by Williams. Offensive rebound. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Outside, White. Outside, Levine. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Down low. Here's Boss, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Levine can't hit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available. Some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And White kicks to Barnes. Outside, Levine. Shoots over Holmgren and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Williams. The baseline jam off the mark. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Bulls. Outside, Levine from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Boss, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the Bulls with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Bulls trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Williams. to end the cold streak. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Rockets was outstanding. He scored 63 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside Williams. Pass to Barnes. Williams sets a screen for Barnes. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Boss. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 10 points for Boss.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes...
Some changes. Grant is checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for George. And it's Boss in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bull. He's checked in for Garuba. Williams comes in for Barnes. Bojan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Levine. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for White.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking a shot.
We've got Chet Holmgren. Boss is out there with Wallace. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Good shot. He's got great shot mechanics.
Boss passes to Grant. Goes back up. And Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 9.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass the Bull. And here is Brogdon. And there's the try. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bulls trail by 6. It's Brogdon on the wing. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Grant against Brogdon. Trent outside. It's up a 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Boss makes it off the glass. 14 points for Boss.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brogdon the pass to Bull. Back to Brogdon. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Brogdon. Pushing it up. Here's Trent. Rejected by Boss. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Garuba, he's checked in for Williams. And Levine subbed in for Bogdanovic. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Levine. The Bulls with another miss. Wallace. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause all this on the way out.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. So it's Chicago now. It's a three-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Brogdon with it. He's got 6. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Garuba the pass to Brogdon. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Bull. And it's Trent in the corner. And again, no good by Chicago. The Thunder leading by 6. Williams passes to Boss. And the shot goes in. 16 points for Boss.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brogdon finds Levine. Back to Brogdon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
And a big lead for them on both of the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Levine against Williams. Levine gets to Brogdon. Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Garuba. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And look at Brogdon rewarding his man. Got the screen and then able to find him on that pocket pass.
Here's Boss. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brogdon.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Williams. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That give him a nice bump in the vote.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Boss passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Barnes outside. Back to Levine. Front past the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Big one. Thunder is gonna be
Come on, come on. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
They'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like that in the tournament. I mean, no one.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Thunder.
Love that they're taking high.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boss has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So the Bulls 5 right now. The guard set is White alongside Levine. Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Garuba in at the 5. Bain passes to Barnes. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 5.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Boss. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And that's 20 points for Boss. Bulls trail by 5. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. And it's White missing. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
White dishes to Levine. Looking to end his cold spell. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
He continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Outside Williams. And White kicks to Barnes. And another miss by Chicago.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the 3rd quarter.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Barnes passes to Williams. Over in the corner, White. Williams sends a screen for White. The kick out to Williams. For Williams. That one wide left.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. I love his shot selection today. He sets the bar for the rest of the season.
Pass to Barnes. Williams sends a screen for Barnes. Levine wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Levine's got 9.
A well-practiced shooter. Levine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Levine, that's good.
And after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Boss. Barnes grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 7. Here's White. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Boss. And they pick up 2. That's now 26 points for Boss.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Outside White. Outside Williams. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Boss uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Right the pass to Garuba. Now here's Levine. Offline with his 3. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. They get it back. And the rebound paid off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Again, Levine misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got 9.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Wallace is checked in for Boss. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Bull. He's checked in for Garuba. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Trent's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Grant is checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for George. And it's Boss in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chicago also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. Brogdon looking around. Trent setting the pick for Brogdon. From deep. No good that time.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's 14 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Caruso off the pick from Boss. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Alex Caruso out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Boss. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Brogdon. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. On deep, Trent. Caruso grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Buzelis with the ball. Grant on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's good on the second. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Brogdon kicks to Bogdanovich. Trent with the wide open look. It's good from long range.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Boss. It's good. Great play by Williams to send it out. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Thunder lead by 13. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. 2 points. That one goes.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Grant dishes to Williams. Here's Boss. A rebound by Phillips. Bulls trail by 13. Trent outside. Pass to Brogdon. And that one goes long.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Grant outside. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And the work Grant has put into his jumper evident. Now he's a legitimate scorer in the league.
Got a piece of it. Trent passes to Phillips. Hits the three-point bomb. Phillips has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He had a nice open look right there. Grant's got 4 points this quarter. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Gary Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always Kevin tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Grant. The offensive rebound. Boss. And yes, it's good. Boss has got 16 points here in the second half.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Bogdanovich, that's for two. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly working to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Grant. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Willis. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And that one drops. That's 36 points for Boss.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Inside. Second shot opportunity. Nice hit again. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Holmgren from 15 feet away. And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Williams. Down low, here's Garuba. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Dort. High post try. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
White finds Williams. They set the pick. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Boss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from Boss. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bulls trail by 19. It's White on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. White the pass to Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot block. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Barnes. The Thunder pull it in. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by White. Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Barnes.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Garuba the pass to Williams. Over Williams. And that one hits back iron. The Thunder leading by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Boss.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Back to Levine, pass to Barnes. Now White, Gilgeous-Alexander cover. White, good.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Here's Boss. White cover. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Boss. And here is Brogdon. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Way to bring that up tonight.
Thank you.